Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Aries for the month of July 2024. I hope all my Aries are doing well and enjoying the summer. Do let me know in the comments section how everything is going for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Chariot card, clarified by the Fool. In the obstacle position, we have the Five of Swords, clarified by Death. In the present position, we have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Cups. And to round it all off, in the future outcome position, we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands. So Aries, let's jump right into this spread. In the past position, you have the Chariot card, which is really a good, solid, really positive card, because the Chariot is all about having self-control and understanding the balance, not allowing your emotions to take over, but also not allowing your logic to completely drive everything. It's a good balance, listening to your emotions and how you feel, and also employing logic in order to accomplish things that you've set for yourself. The Chariot could signify that you actually moved, like changed locations physically in the past, that has really created a wonderful situation for you. But the Chariot primarily symbolizes using willpower in order to create and get things that you want. This combination with the Fool tells me that recently you have transformed your life and began something new. That there was some kind of a new beginning. Maybe you started a project, maybe you received a promotion, maybe you changed your job title to explore and work on something else. But the biggest thing about this combination is that you do have faith in yourself. You have developed a vision, you have plans for different, future endeavors, but you do really have a strong determination for success, whether it is in your personal life or whether it is in your professional life as well. So the transformation here is definitely, coming through very, very strongly. And also the divine is communicating that, no matter what, make sure to keep an open mind. And I do think that you do strive to keep an open mind. You did put a lot of effort into something as a result of this combination, and this effort is kind of going to help you avoid something that is quite unpleasant. So good for you for being kind of proactive and remembering that the effort that you put in today is definitely going to pay off in a big way tomorrow. And keeping an open mind is definitely it's something that is always going to pay off for you. In the past, you did not give up. In the past, you had determination and willpower to succeed, and so that inertia is still that energy is still lingering around you. All you need to do is tap into it, because you do have what it takes. You've proven it time and time again. It does look like in the past you've traveled maybe, within the state or to, a neighboring state. It does look like that traveling also somehow helped you. Maybe it helped you stay, aware of different things. But there's a really kind of positive benefit to the travel that you've done. Now in the obstacle position, you have the Five of Swords. which is definitely not my favorite card. But do remember, when you have the Five of Swords in the obstacle position, it actually starts to release the negative aspects of the card, and the more positive aspects are coming in. There's something you're letting go of, or you're really, really trying to let go of. When the Five of Swords appears in the obstacle position, it does suggest to me that there's some kind of uneasy decisions you may have to make in the month of July. And again, that involves releasing some negativity, some toxic foreign energy out of your body. Remember about grounding exercises. It's imperative to ground yourself because the planets are moving. And when the planets are, we just had, I think June 3rd, we just had like a planetary parade where a whole bunch of planets were in complete alignment. So it's important to remember, when there's a lot of star activity, when there's a lot of planet activity, when there's a lot of cosmic activity, it can pull your soul, it can pull your vibration to the cosmic realm. And so it's important to stay grounded, because you're still in this, dimension. You're still on planet Earth. And in order to keep your wits about you, you've got to do the grounding exercises so you stay sharp and aware as much as you can be. And there are many different things that you can do for grounding exercises. I always provide advice of going to Boulder Psychic Institute. It's a place that does work for me. They've trained me as a psychic, and I think that Self-Healing 101 is actually, first class is free, and they teach you how to ground yourself. You might want to check that out. Communication is not going to be very easy in the month of July. So definitely keep to yourself. When communication is hard, you want to try and avoid communication unless you absolutely have to. And also, when you do have to communicate, make sure you're in high vibrations so that your message is best received. The Death card is in the clarifying position. So there's something about this argument that you're not letting go of. Some kind of an argument took place. It could be at work or at home, but you're holding on to it, and so you gotta let it go. Make sure to let it go, because that will get some of that baggage off of you, and your path forward is gonna be lighter, is gonna be easier, it's gonna be much more positive, and you'll enjoy it more. Something about this argument you want to let go, which I know it can be hard to let go of things. In the present position, you've got the Ace of Cups, which is great. Ace of Cups is a, green light that things are changing in your favor in a way where you will find the universe around you is being much more receptive and much more accommodating to your wishes and to your desires. You'll also receive downloads. Sometimes you'll notice those downloads, and other times you will not. But when you receive downloads, expect to have new ideas pop into your head out of nowhere, because you are becoming much more spiritually aware, much more universally aware, much more aware of the divine and its role, your earth role, how it all kind of intersects together. You're becoming more connected with your heart. You're becoming more connected with your mind. There are more connections being formed on the inside of you, and that's where it all starts. Once you are all connected on the inside, you evolve, and the process of evolution is you integrate the higher self, then you integrate the soul, then you integrate the oversoul, then you integrate the avatar, then you integrate the rishi. And so that is the evolution process, where you will see, like, where you'll experience an level of understanding you've never experienced before. That's what, integrating your spirituality means. The highest form of knowledge is unutterable. You cannot explain the highest form of knowledge. If you know, you know. It's like the more you understand about the world around you, the harder it is to explain, because it becomes like almost vibration. How can you explain vibration? You cannot. You can only feel it. How can you explain love? You cannot explain love. When you're in love with someone, you can just feel it. You cannot, write it down or describe it. People try, poets try, musicians try, but it's ultimately a feeling. And I just recently heard a quote, that everything is music, that life is music, and that really resonated with me profoundly. But what you're going to start to experience is that in July, you're going to start to feel like your cup is being filled. Like you'll start to feel like your heart is full, that there's fullness, that you are full, that your cup is runneth over, that your emotions are good and positive and wonderful, and things are just easily, naturally kind of happening because your vibration is high, and the universe kind of picks up on that. You also have the Seven of Cups in the clarifying position. Definitely tells me beware of temptation, temptation to waste time, temptation to look at things that are not going to lead you down the road you want to go. So make sure to pay attention to the choices that are in front of you, because there's only one right choice for you based on your unique circumstances, based on your unique skills, your unique understanding. There's only really one path, and you know what that path is. Listen to your soul, listen to your intuition, to the inner voice inside of you. When you start to connect with your higher self more, the voice gets louder, and so it kind of it makes you feel, once that voice inside of you gets louder, you don't feel like you're missing anything. You don't feel like there's 5 paths available. You know there's only one, because that voice tells you there's only one. That feeling inside of you tells you there's only one. The more you raise your vibration, the less you feel you're missing things. The more you raise your vibration, the less you feel like you're like there's things you need, like wanting a Lamborghini or a mansion. It's low vibration. When you raise your vibration, you enjoy the moment available right now, much more than any than any experience a mansion can provide or a Lamborghini can provide, and so on and so forth. So it's important to be aware, the more your vibration is high, the more you want to stay in the present moment. And ego hates the present moment. Ego only wants to be either in the past or in the future. I used to be great, I'm gonna be great, but what about right now? So it's important to remember that the month of July is really going to inspire you. You're going to feel a lot more like you appreciate things around you. You're going to be making decisions based on your heart energy, and so it's going to be absolutely wonderful. I think you're going to really, really love it. But new feelings are going to be coming in, and that is the result of you being spiritually more aware, and staying in the present moment, and doing grounding exercises, and meditating, and taking walks in nature, and doing all of those wonderful things. And things will get better. There is a particular situation, I can tell, like I can see that there is a particular situation. It's going away. It's going away because you're fixing it. And you're fixing it by moving, by shifting. Something is shifting, that there's some kind of a realization that took place, but you are slowly investing in yourself to shift your vibration, to shift the circumstance, to shift this difficult situation for the better. You're literally going to figure out a way, or maybe physically do something, maybe speak it, communicate it, but something is becoming easier either in your personal life or in your professional life. Now, there are still responsibilities that that you have, and there's still obligations that you're carrying, which I'm sure at times is quite inconveniencing for you. But overall, there is a positive shift that's going to bring in new energy, that's going to shift the life that you have right now into a better gear, into a heart gear, into a higher vibration gear. So I know it's been kind of weighing on you, but if you just hold on for through the month of July and into August, I think you're going to see incredible changes that are going to profoundly affect your life for the better. Let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle card that I pulled. And we've got Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So really, we see this needle, and it's hard to look through a needle because the eye is so small. And so what you are doing is you're really focusing and concentrating on something that you want to manifest, but be exceptionally intentional about it, as detailed as you can possibly be. The more detailed you are about your intentionality, the easier it is to manifest. I also pulled an angel and ancestor oracle card as well, and we've got arrows. Surround yourself with protective energy. Always make sure you've got crystals close to you. Always make sure to sage your personal space. Always make sure to ask your spirit team, your angels, your guides, your ancestors to surround you, to create a protective barrier around your home, around your car, around your possessions, around you. Again, I would advise going to Boulder Psychic Institute and signing up for a free class, which is Self-Healing 101, because they very quickly and very well explain how to do it. I also pulled an angel oracle card as well, and we've got a year from now. A year from now, you're going to have a major breakthrough. Remember, evolution is continuous. You've already had a number of breakthroughs, Aries, in 2024. So 2025 is going to be a very, very significant year for you, and you are preparing for it. You are working on connecting everything and balancing everything and harmonizing everything. So when that time arrives, I think that you're going to really kind of pat yourself on the back for sticking with it, and facing the things, and letting difficult things go, and making sure that you do kind of stick with it and stay committed to the task at hand. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aries. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I'll see you soon.